So I was feeling a little faint, so I said I had to sit down. So I sat down, got up, and then walked a little farther, and I just collapsed.
In September of 2023, George Taylor was on a routine hike at Rocky Ridge Park in York with one of his very good friends.
So he immediately calls 911. He starts doing mouth-to-mouth CPR on me for a few minutes.
George's friend began chest compressions, keeping a steady rhythm until help arrived.
He's a professional drummer, so he had rhythm.
George's friend is Chad Gracie, the drummer for the York-based band Live.
I coded for 20 minutes, so that means I was basically dead.
Lightning crashes. Things were dire, and somehow they were about to get even worse.
When the paramedics came, and they were parked on the road, and it was about 50 yards from where I was, they stepped on a yellow jacket's nest, and everyone got stung.
2 of the paramedics were stung so severely that they went into anaphylactic shock. One of the remaining paramedics had to rush them to the hospital, leaving just 1 responder on the scene. George also had a broken ankle. Luckily, at that very moment, a police officer and firefighter arrived, helping lift George into the ambulance. 20 minutes later, George arrived at the York Hospital.
Turns out I had the carotid arteries on both sides were blocked, 95% blocked.
George was on the verge of a stroke. Emergency surgery was immediately performed. 2 days later, he needed a second procedure to repair his carotid arteries, and George wasn't done yet. Another 2 days later, he underwent open heart surgery.
Well, first of all, if it wasn't for Chad Gracie, I'd be dead, okay? If it wasn't for the docs that did the surgery, I'd be dead.
Chad's quick action with CPR was a major reason George survived, and of course the swift action, despite buzzing complications, of first responders.
CPR is critical to buy time to receive definitive treatment. So the fact that he got bystander CPR is incredibly fortunate. It's 70% of out-of-hospital cardiac arrests happen in homes or public places, and so really, like it often is like your friends or your loved ones who are around you who have the best chance of saving your life.
George is forever thankful to Chad, the doctors at WellSpan, and all of the first responders.
So they allowed me to survive, but then I had to learn how to thrive.
One further thing that George learned from his experience:
if you're going to have someone who's pounding on you, you want a professional drummer.
Ed Russo, CBS 21 News.